Hello and welcome, Raftr admins. I'm Sarah from Team Raftr, and I'm thrilled to introduce you to Raftr Refresh, the small but mighty training series delivering bite-sized bursts of Raftr knowledge 10 minutes at a time. This innovative approach is backed by research on microlearning, which tells us that 90% of our daily learning needs are met informally in short form like this video. Our client success team is quite literally in the business of helping you use Raftr to meet your organization's goals. But we also know that Raftr admin is one of the many hats that you wear. Because your time is valuable, we're committed to keeping each on-demand video in this series focused on just a handful of topics, so you can easily absorb them in 10 minutes or less. Today's Raftr Refresh is focused on our recent product updates, and the topics featured in this video include AGC Management on the admin portal, left sidebar enhancements on both the portal and the web, and a new events nudge on iOS. So let's dive right in. Different from our formal full-length trainings that you may be familiar with, these on-demand videos will primarily feature live walkthroughs of the Raftr app. So if you're not already logged into Raftr on the web, now would be a great time to pause this video and log into any account with admin permissions so you can follow along too. All right, before I jump into AGC Management on the admin portal, let's do a quick review of how you access the admin portal as a web-only feature. With the right permissions, when you log into the web, click on your profile in the top right corner and you'll see administration as an option. The other place you can find the admin portal is in the admin tools section of the left sidebar. Simply click the up arrow to reveal a URL link to the admin portal. Either way gets you to the same place. Once you're on the admin portal, you'll see our four primary dashboards: reports, content, members, and community. And AGC source setup is a new page listed under the content dashboard. Admins can now view and add AGC sources directly from the admin portal. And eventually you'll also be able to edit existing sources here as well. Though it's less frequent, your client success manager or CSM can delete any existing AGC sources for you by your request. And they can also help you increase the number of AGC sources for your community. Please note, custom AGC integrations are not included on the admin portal since those are created and managed by our integrations team. All admins should have access to AGC setup as of today, but if you don't see this page, just contact your CSM to confirm your admin portal settings. So let's quickly see what it looks like to add a new source by clicking plus add new source. Here you'll see the content and source types supported by Raftr currently, including RSS feed for news, or for events, RSS feeds plus Google Outlook and ICS calendar sources. So let's say I wanted to create a Google Calendar event source in my community. I would select those options, click Next, add the Google Calendar ID URL. And as a pro tip, there's a great article linked here that walks you through step-by-step how to find that. Select the time zone, what raft I want that content to be delivered to, a topic, and naturally I'll choose success, an editor or author of the content. In most cases, that's going to be your organization account or system admin account. And if I wanted to cross-post these events to any additional rafts, I could select those here as well, and then simply click Save. So once you save a new source, you'll also be able to view them here from this dashboard, and coming soon, you'll be able to edit all of your existing sources as well. As a quick tip, at our support center located at support.raftr.com, this includes a searchable knowledge base of FAQs, and I'm just going to search for AGC to show we've got several new articles here to walk you through setting up, for example, an RSS feed, ICS calendar, or Google Calendar. I actually used this article to see the steps for creating the Google source that I just demoed. So this is a great resource for you here as well. Moving on to the left sidebar enhancements, we introduced a new left sidebar on the members dashboard in order to accommodate several new member settings that you're seeing delivered to the admin portal in real time, week over week. First, admins now have the ability to see several member settings, including two with our most recent release. So if you scroll to the bottom, there are two I want to highlight. Admins can enable or disable whether students and alumni are prompted for their ID in the onboarding flow. So if those are personas enabled in your community or members of your community, you can simply click this button to disable or enable student IDs for both students and alumni. And second is the ability to customize your tag limit by using this slider to increase or decrease the number of tags per member. The default for all communities currently is 20 tags per member, but this is especially helpful if you have a custom integration managing your member tags or just anticipate members in your community having more than the default limit of 20. So while I'm here, I want to note we've moved account types from the community dashboard to the members dashboard. And this is where you can see those different personas in your community, as well as what the default persona is when folks create an account. And under the community dashboard, you can see we've added a new page called Geographic Settings to add the ability to manage your default time zone in addition to the default country code for your community. And that default time zone is mostly used for the timing of auto-posted content, but these are both located under Geographic Settings in the community dashboard. Here, I'll share the other great enhancement to all of our dashboards with a left sidebar, and that's that admins can now collapse and expand that left sidebar to give you more room to view whichever page that you're on. For members in the web view, we've also enhanced our left sidebar. Again, this is a web-only feature for all members, and we've revamped or really simplified this left sidebar to include only a user's Rafts. So only my Rafts as a member would be located here. In addition to this discovery tool for every member to click join more to discover and join any Rafts that they're not already a part of. So by clicking that button, I can see any public Rafts available for me to join. Those are the left sidebar enhancements on both web and portal. Last but not least, I mentioned a great new events nudge on iOS coming soon to our other platforms, and this screenshot shows what that looks like. This is essentially a nudge for all members on the iOS app to encourage them to use that star icon to mark that they're interested in an event in order to add that to their personal schedule. So when they filter their events by my schedule, they'll automatically see those events that they're interested in. All right, I hope this quick live walkthrough helps you feel much more confident navigating our recent product updates, as well as helping your members to do the same. Now for your Raftr Refresh recap. Wow, that's a mouthful. Really your pro tips on when and why you might use these three features. So on the right-hand column, you might use AGC Management when you want to view, add, or eventually edit AGC sources from your community in a self-service format on the admin portal. Why might you do that? Because AGC is the #1 way to save you, our community administrators, time without content going stale in your community. Especially during academic breaks, times you're away or things are just slower, this is a way to do what we call keeping the lights on in your Raftr community to keep your members engaged. You might use the left sidebar enhancements when you as an admin want to find a page on the new left sidebar on the members dashboard, or collapse or expand that left sidebar in any of our dashboards in the admin portal. And for members, they would want to use that when they want to easily navigate to their Rafts on the web platform. In short, it's easier navigation and faster discovery. Last, you might want to use those new nudges when you want to informally track or kind of use that event interested button as an informal RSVP. And members can use that, of course, to track what they're most interested in my schedule. And of course, events are one of the main ways that members engage with you all in your digital and in-person communities. And the great thing about that one is there's zero work on your part. That nudge is automated by our Raftr team. Whew, 10 minutes goes by fast, but before I sign off on our inaugural Raftr Refresh video, I want to share a few additional resources beyond this video itself, beginning with our support center. Again, you can access that at support.raftr.com or from the web or mobile apps. And that's just a great place to get started and keep learning about Raftr. We continue to introduce new articles and videos all the time. You can also submit a support request directly from the support center. Second is our Raftr for Raftr admins training community, which you got a sneak peek of during our live walkthrough. This is exclusively for our current Raftr admins and a great place to connect with and share ideas with each other, to explore Raftr's new capabilities, and to get important announcements directly from Team Raftr. Plus, be sure to like and comment on this video, which is posted in R4R, for a chance to win a $10 Starbucks gift card. Refreshers, anyone? And don't worry, your CSM will add you if they haven't already. Speaking of CSMs, the third resource I want to mention is the client success team. Your CSM is always welcome for you to reach out and ask for additional guidance or support, or you can email us at support@raftr.com. On behalf of Team Raftr, thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you on the next Raftr Refresh.